you guys, today I'm going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 16. Wasn't that exciting? It really wasn't. I had to watch it like probably 3 times to just get notes. Well, no, twice. I watched it twice. But whatever. Let me start off by saying, don't forget that It's All About Support event that's coming up July the 7th through the 9th here in Las Vegas. Get your tickets, book your rooms, get your travel plans together. Come, turn up, have fun, support somebody else. I'm just saying it's going to have live entertainment. We're going to have fun on scavenger hunts. We're going to adventure dome. It's just going to be a lot of fun the whole weekend through. So I hope you guys come and have fun with us. It started off where it left off at, where I had wrote notes, so I was making sure I had them. Candy and Portia still going at it, and Candy still want to choke that bitch. I said, Candy was mad. And you can tell when somebody mad. Like, you can barely get your words out. People can't calm you down. So you can tell when somebody mad. And she was getting more and more mad because of the way Portia was reacting to the situation. Now, I'm going to stick to my guns when I say that she was petty as hell for keeping them text messages. Who keeps text messages after 3 fucking years? I don't fucking know. But, yeah, she was mad. And Todd said that he hadn't seen her mad since that pillow talk. I said, damn, I forgot all about the pillow talk. I ain't going to even lie. But, yeah, that was the last time that we seen her really pissed off or really going at somebody. So you could tell that she really wanted to fight. Portia, I just don't get her. She was over there like, she can cry all them tears if she want to. I'm like, girl, why are you making the situation worse? Then Candy trying to explain to Phaedra, like, you know what I'm saying? She can't be doing this kind of stuff and can't keep lying, especially when it comes to my brand and stuff like that. She can't keep doing that kind of stuff. And Phaedra, dumbass, is going to try to say, well, we've all done something to each other. You guys lied on me. Todd was like, we didn't lie on you. And I was just like, why are you trying to make this about you, Phaedra? This is not about you. All you have to do is be like, you know what I'm saying, this is uncalled for, or whatever the case may be, or say this is too much. But to try to put yourself in it, I was just like, yeah, Kenya, shut her the fuck down. But at the same time, I was looking at Kenya too, like, shut the fuck up. And Cynthia, everybody was coming at Portia or whatever, and I was sitting there like, so y'all just jumped on her side. You guys just automatically, oh, this is a lie, we don't believe you, which we all feel like, you know, it was a lie. It was just the way they all came at her. Oh, she lied on everybody, and woo, she's always lying on people. I'm like, why is everybody making this situation about them? It's not about you, Kenya. It's not about Phaedra. It's not about her lying on Cynthia. This is about her and Candy. I just was irritated about that. But I did like how Cynthia was like, I ain't got time for this shit. This is a waste of fucking time. I ain't got time for this. I am about to go to bed. And I was like, yeah, that would have been me. I ain't got time for that either. And that's when everybody started breaking up and leaving. But as they leaving, Portia saying little slick shit. So Candy started popping off once again and started saying how Portia tried to get with one of her other friends' husbands, and how that same night, and how she a freako. I said, well, damn, is she gonna say she don't remember that part too? I don't know. But yeah, that was it with that night. Then the next day, everybody is trying to get ready for the day. You have Shereé calling her people about her housewarming, throwing digs at Kenya, talking about she don't want no Kenya-style housewarming. I'm like, why are you so busy trying to compete with her? That's what put you in a bind in the first place, always trying to compete with somebody. Then Phaedra's calling her kids. You had Cynthia calling her partner about the whole fashion show and trying to make sure that was a go. Then you had Candy and Todd talking in the room about the whole drama what went down the night before and how she didn't want to talk to Portia in the first fucking place. She didn't want it to go there and all this kind of stuff. So now she had made the decision to I'm gonna hurt y'all. The decision to not want Portia to come on the boat trip. She wants it to be a cool day. And hey, this is your trip. Hey, so be it. You can't come on a damn trip, bitch. And like I said, she shouldn't have been even in Hawaii in the first fucking place. So this is what happens when you invite people that's not wanted, and then most of the group don't like you. So you kind of outnumbered. My thing is, I felt like Portia, well, not Portia. We all know what kind of fucking friend Phaedra is. Phaedra is no part of freaking frat. She is no part of the team. She is not a loyal friend. I don't understand why Portia keep getting dogged out and threw under the bus to be around a bitch that don't have the same loyalty to her that she does to Phaedra. Because my friend, my real friend, wouldn't have went on that boat trip. And so for Phaedra to be like, yeah, I don't think she should go, but still go on a boat trip with them, what kind of loyalty, bitch, do you have to your friend? Now, granted, I always feel like, okay, bitch, if your fight is your fight with them or whatever, then I don't. But in this case, I don't understand why Phaedra loyalty wasn't with Portia and say, you know, I'm going to hang, even though she do got her boo there, and you know what I'm saying, they could spend quality time together, which we'll get into that. But at the same time, I just felt like Phaedra was scandalous for going with them girls that's knowing they're gonna talk about your homegirl. You know your homegirl gonna be the topic of discussion. Why would you want to sit through that? And then knowing you can't really say nothing because you trying to stay neutral, why would you even put yourself in that situation? I wouldn't even go knowing my homegirl, my bestie, my freaking frat is going to be the conversation of everybody talking bad about her. And if I go to bat for her, then everybody going to turn against me. Why? I don't understand her putting herself, well, camera time. None I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. So, anyway, Portia and Todd is at their little room, and she's telling Todd, like, oh, you know, usually with this group, everything gets swept under the rug and we keep it pushing. Ooh, molded. So then that's when Phaedra comes in her 18-year-old bathing suit. Phaedra is 40. I'm quite sure I can say Phaedra is 40 by now. So you got on a 20-year-old bathing suit. Bitch, first of all, where do you keep a bathing suit for 20 years? Like, I don't... Okay. But, she got on her bathing suit she had on for 18, since she was 18. We really didn't get to see it at that time because her booty was ashy. That's all I remember is her wanting to show Phaedra. I mean, she trying to show Portia, but still trying to hide it from Todd at the same time. I'm like, why do we have this on? If you're hiding the shit, why do we have this on? Why do you have an ashy booty? But okay. These dumbass friends, whatever, she tells her she can't go. Homegirls say, okay, she gonna go get a massage with her man. Phaedra said that's the kind of threesome she want. I said, bitch, no. Y'all already had one probably. I don't know. Probably not with this tie, but probably had one. I'm just saying. Because ain't no one in the world I'm gonna keep loyalty to a bitch unless she got something on me like that. But I don't know. What else happened on that? Okay, the van ride to the boat. Everybody is like, they're like separated because there's so many of them. And you got Candy and Todd and Cynthia and Peter in one van. And then you have Bob and Shereé, Phaedra and Kenya in one van. And so Candy's van, they're all talking about the drama that happened or whatever, and she wants to know what was said at the table when she left. I said, bitch, if you want to know what was said, you should have stayed your ass at the table. But to me, now you're putting other people in your argument by asking them what was said. But hey, nobody likes her in their goddamn car anyway, so let's get on with the conversation. He says that Portia felt like she was bullied or whatever. She was like, people always keep coming at me, but she felt bullied. So Cynthia was like, this bitch always feel like she's being bullied after she came at people and said little slick shit. Then she feels bullied. So they went through that whole little conversation. I don't feel like she was being bullied, especially when you saying something about somebody like, how are you being bullied, Portia? I don't get that part. And everything that was between her and Candy was tit for tat. As far as conversation, Candy never bullied her. That's one thing she cannot put that on her. Now first she was she drugging people, she having threesomes, she got a girlfriend. Now she a fucking bully. Like, how many other things are you gonna put on this girl? Dumb. So anyway, they were talking about, they asked Kenya what did she do afterwards. She said she had to calm down Candy, and then they showed that Phaedra said that she doesn't know who's lying, who's telling the truth. Kenya like, bitch, if you keep asking the person where the proof at and they ain't had no proof, then that person lying. And Phaedra still don't want to get that her homegirl could be lying or whatever. She don't want to say her homegirl lied, whatever. Girl, gone some fucking where with that bullshit. You know your homegirl lied. So then you had Portia call, no, that wasn't a part. Let me go. Cynthia they were talking about Cynthia and Peter, and Cynthia was saying how she's cool with Peter, you know, them being out there on a trip. She's glad that he's there and yada 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 bullshit. I don't care. So Kenya brings up the divorce that Peter and Cynthia's going through, and was like, you know, it's coming close to their divorce. So Shereé says, you know, her and Bob couldn't be in that place like that. And he like, what are you talking about? You know, and she was like, we couldn't be on a trip like this right after or going through our divorce. And he was like, yeah, because when we were in Las Vegas or on our way to Las Vegas, she was asleep or something, and he said something about him wanting, she didn't have a seatbelt on, he wanted to hit the brakes and let her fly out the window or some shit. I was just like, why are we not asking the people to stop this man because he can't go on no more with this trip? Like, I don't understand. But Bob is always trying to make jokes and stuff. Even when he looking dumb, he looked horrible with this conversation. And I'm like, Bob, shut up. What you think is funny is not fucking funny. I don't understand how he thought it was a joking matter, how he can laugh at this situation. But, you know, I think they had a conversation where they both probably laughed about this situation, because it was his reaction. I was just like, is he that dumb? Is he really that fucking dumb that he's going to say this and think this is funny? Y'all know I don't like Shereé, and I was trying to feel for her in this segment. I promise I was. Because I don't think no woman should have to go through this. That's first and foremost. I never think a woman should have to go through this, or anything like that. But in this, I'm not going to even really say but. Shereé and Bob's storyline and them telling this story, I just was really looking at it like, why are you still with him, Shereé? Why are you still talking to him? If he did you like this, why do... this is not even to just Shereé. It's to all women. Stop thinking you can fix him or he's going to change if he do some crazy shit like this to you. He was asking her, like, have I ever hit you before? I don't remember. Refresh my memory. I don't remember. And it was like, really, why would you have to get your memory refreshed if you hit her or not? Like, I didn't understand this, and I was like, okay, is this way of hers, you know, her storyline to break up with him and not be with him? And then I'm going back in my mind like, wait a minute, but you said you never been abused, when Kenya has said that some episodes ago. You said, who been abused? Not me. And then now you on here crying about your abuse. I was just looking at it all weird. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say it didn't happen. I just was looking at her like, I thought you never got abused, and now you want to get on here and cry and pout and say he's a monster and he was, Dr. Jekyll and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, But then when she started crying, I was like, wait, them real tears. Them either she really pushing them out or what, but them are real tears. But yeah, Bob, you didn't look good in that situation whatsoever. And it don't make no sense that Kenya was comforting Shereé, and Phaedra had to tell Bob, like, say I'm sorry, apologize, and he was like, I don't mean to, I don't want to see you cry, and I don't want to be the one to make you cry, and I'm just like, shut up, he dumb. Portia and Todd, they're on the beach, they're getting massages, she's, titty twerking for him, and it's funny how all of a sudden she want to make her relationship work, she this and that, but I ain't never seen her say that he got a job now. You did all that hooping and hollering about him moving to Atlanta, him not having a job, and now you pay for him to go all the way to Hawaii, and you doing all this titty twerking, and you doing all this massage for him. Do we got a job yet? Because that was your whole main focus and how he needs to get focused. And then all of a sudden when he joking about getting married on the beaches, no, you want your own thing and he needs to get you a ring. And I'm like, bitch, do he got a job? Because didn't he get you some jewelry? And you was mad about that. I'm just saying, like, make up your mind. This storyline is stupid to me because you wanted everybody to make you seem like you was this boss bitch and you know what you wanted and you wasn't playing with this little boy no more and you made all the world go off on this boy, but now you're paying for him to go on a trip. I don't get it. I just didn't care about the whole situation. Now we on this tiny ass speedboat. Everybody on this tiny ass speedboat. They're having fun. They are really, really having fun. Kenya is having the time of her fucking life. That would have been me. You there, have fun, enjoy it, and stuff like that. If you're gonna sit there and complain like, bitch, get off the boat. But Phaedra, she's low-key shading Kenya, and I'm sitting there like, what is all this for? I hate when they be low-key shading each other in the confessionals and then smiling, hey girl, hi girl, when they get in front of each other. All of them bitches, I just be like, whatever. Now we having this, they end up going to eat afterwards. They all end up going to eat afterwards with the people that went on the speedboat or whatever. And, Cynthia's refreshed, so you could tell she got, her back blew out by Peter while they was on this trip. And she kind of admitted it on Watch What's Happening Live tonight. She didn't say they did, but kind of alluded to the fact that they did what they had to do. They were still married, so hey, she wasn't cheating on nobody or her husband, so hey. Then they started talking about threesome talks and all that kind of stuff. So everybody is, having fun. They, laughing and talking about the drama, but still laughing. Phaedra brings up this damn restoration service. And I'm like, why? Why are you bringing this up? Why? All because your little pity-pat friend cannot come. All because your lying, troublemaking ass friend can't be in the group. Bitch, you should have stayed with your friend then. Like, girl, that's why. And in a way, I was looking at Kenya like, girl, Kenya, come on now. But at the same time, I was looking at Kenya like, yes, Kenya, like, girl, like, you really crying because your friend can't partake in a group that she started shit with a lot of people in the group, or she had troubles with a lot of people in the fucking group. Go be with your damn friend. Bitch, half of them don't like you either. So Candy is like, bitch, no, I don't want to go to no restoration. I don't want to hear nothing she got to say, nothing she got to do, none of that kind of stuff. But Cynthia was like, okay, I'll go. I don't want to, but I'll really go. So it is what it is. So they get to this restoration or whatever, and it goes left. It goes fucking left, but it goes left before they even get there. Why was, and I felt what they was saying about Portia on Watch What's Happening, like that bitch did look like a Snapchat filter. I'm just saying, she really did. But before they even start getting into the restoration and everybody was getting there, Portia, Phaedra, and Portia, Phaedra, and Shereé sat down. They were talking about Bob. They were talking about what Bob did on the van and stuff like that. And then Portia brings up Kenya bringing up the domestic violence or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, roll that back. And then they rolled it back of Shereé bringing that up. Shereé brought it up about domestic violence of Matt doing something to Kenya, and then Kenya brought it up on her like, bitch, don't do me like that when you have been in domestic situations yourself. That's when she denied that she'd been in a domestic situation, and now this week she has been. So I'm like, girl, don't try to do this. Don't even try to bring this up on Kenya. And I was liking when they finally sat down and they started talking. I'm glad Kenya was like, bitch, don't try to put that on me. Do not try to put that on me. I was trying to educate you on how women are supposed to stick together no matter what and stuff like that and come to each other's rescue. And Shereé felt stupid. Shereé felt real fucking stupid when it came to that because, bitch, you were wrong. And everybody saw that conversation wasn't going to go well. So Phaedra kind of deaded that conversation. Then they bring up the whole conversation with Portia. And that bitch ended up admitting that she lied. And she only said things in retaliation of what Kandi said. Kandi, you hit low blows, so I thought I had to come back with low blows. Bitch, who does that? Who the fuck does that, and how old are we? Like, girl, oh my God. When she said that, I said, she just gonna keep, every week, she gonna make herself look real dumb. Last week, and she was all up on her little Periscope. I seen that video on her Periscope where she was still saying how, oh, this is what I heard. This is what I heard. To this day, like last week, she was saying, this is what she heard. Bitch, did you forget that you filmed and said that you lied? Like, I didn't understand. The bitch is crazy. When she was talking about, well, if I didn't believe, when you were over there crying, if I believed you or not, Kandi said, bitch, at that point, I didn't even care. Like, I didn't care about you at that point. I said, oop. Then the dumb bitch gonna say, she said, oh, I just got one more thing to say. I think Kandi should apologize to Phaedra. I said, for what? For who? And then she brings up for saying that she cheated on her husband. I said, I know Phaedra wants to be like, bitch, why? Why are you bringing this up on national TV once again? Now I gotta defend myself, and now I gotta really put it out there because Kandi have no filter and gonna tell all our goddamn secrets. Why are you doing this, dumbass Portia? But Kandi was like, bitch, I didn't say she cheated on her husband. I said she was talking to somebody, which is true. They played that back. Yes, she did say she was talking to somebody. And Phaedra gone, bitch, we ain't gonna talk about this. This is a waste of time. I ain't finna go into that because I don't want more my secrets spilled, so we gonna just deaden this conversation. That's basically what happened. Then what else happened that I didn't want to forget about? Basically, that was basically it with that whole conversation with them. Nothing got resolved, and Cynthia once again went off about nothing getting resolved. If you're going to invite us to some shit like this again, please make sure everybody is in a place to want to receive and accept some shit that they have done. Other than that, don't waste my damn time. I didn't have to come to this shit. That's basically what Cynthia said. So everybody ended up leaving anyway. The next thing we get was Bob trying to apologize to Shereé, and it didn't go so well. He trying to apologize to her by buying her jewelry. That whole little scene was stupid to me too, because Bob still don't understand what he did wrong, what he said wrong, how he made her feel. Nothing like that. Shereé, say fuck him and keep it pushing. I bet not see more and more episodes where you still trying to hear him out, see what he talking about, forgive him. He already done told you. He wish he didn't choke you hard enough. Like, what do you have to do? Get choked hard enough from him to... I don't understand that. He also made a little comment about y'all trying to make it work and the kids already grown. So it was just that, I ain't with it. Girl, don't do it. That's all I got for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9 episode 16. Like I said, it really wasn't that much, but people just be lying and you just don't understand why they be lying. Anyway, follow me on all social media sites by Thaghettoview, THA, not THE, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.